We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Number 57 makes his much anticipated debut. Next. Aaron Ashby gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new...
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Eric Sogard. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
First baseman, Paul.
First offering on its way. Paul Goldschmidt is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now the pitch. Grounded to third. Donaldson's there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. Popped him up.
Wong.
DeYoung shading to his right. One away.
Batting second.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next will be Willie Adames. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. And, fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W. And that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock. Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Batting fourth.
So coming to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air and deep to left center field. Racing back the center fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
See the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
At the plate now, William Contreras. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front
Batting
side
fifth.
in. Not easy on a
The
curveball.
designated
Would have been
hitter.
easy to throw to front
Yeah.
side and hook that foul, but he was able to
Depot.
stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll get back in standing. To the plate now, Tim Tebow. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in,
Batting seventh.
kept his hands inside the
center
baseball,
fielder.
and ripped the base
Mark.
hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you
Hannah.
can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now it's Mark Canha. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. And they are just
Batting
teeing
in.
off on him right
The
now.
first
And
baseman.
even in just the first
Carlos.
inning, you've got to wonder how much longer they'll let him continue out there. Here's Carlos Santana now. He swings and grounds it to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. But the Brewers do get. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Brad Miller, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-2 the count to Miller. Ashby makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Batting fifth. The right
Now at the
fielder,
plate,
number
Dylan
3.
Carlson. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Ashby has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. To 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball, 2 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals.
Leading off for the Brewers,
So here is
The right
Avisail
fielder.
Garcia.
Avisail.
High in the
Garcia.
air and deep to straightaway left. O'Neill looks up, and it's gone. It's a solo home run here from Avisail Garcia. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now batting. The second
Here's
baseman.
Colton Wong now.
Colton Wong.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting. The shortstop, Willie Adames.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. O'Neill looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chopped toward the second baseman. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped down the line. Oh, a diving stop. The throw to first. Got him. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. A curveball hit right back at him, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. So 1 gone here in the St. Louis third, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Yelich is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting 9.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. First delivery to him on the way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Misses, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 4-0. Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
William Contreras.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. O'Neill is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Tim Tebow. A base hit in his first trip.
Tebow.
Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Mark Canha. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The pitch. Lined into left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Running hard, he's digging for second.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos.
So now Carlos Santana. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Bader is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves one, but they hold a 4-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
The third base.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
0-1 the count. This is hit softly to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now
and that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
To 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Brad Miller swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. This is line to left. Yelich is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Brewers are out in front, 4-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Avisail Garcia. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Colton Wong. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Soft liner towards short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting.
Digging in, Willie Adames. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian.
In is Christian Yelich. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for this first base hit in this one.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. DeYoung's got it. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. But the Brewers tack on. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Yadier Molina's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Molina, who goes just by Yadi most of the time. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
To Santana to get the double play.
Now batting, second baseman, Paul DeYoung.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 5-1 contest. Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there, D-Row. That wasn't the greatest of 2-strike breaking balls, but you have to give this hitter credit for staying back and getting the barrel of this one.
Yeah, he did him a favor, though, Dan. You know what? With 2 strikes on.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no error. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, William Contreras. High in the air out to center field. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter,
Striding forward now is the DH, Tim
designated hitter,
Tebow, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First offering on its way. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Now batting,
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. DeYoung ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now
so a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. From the belt, the pitch, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Reyes is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Fouled off. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. Popped him up. Goldschmidt waits on it. And that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 5 innings complete. It's the Brewers 5 and the Cardinals 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Edman. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric.
In now, Eric Sogard. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Rhys Hoskins is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Behind 0-2 now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
No hits to this point. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Hits this one hard the other way, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Cards claw back a bit on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Brewers 5 and the Cardinals 2. So here's Avisail Garcia.
The right fielder.
High in the air out to center field.
Garcia.
Bader is right there, 1 down.
Now
Colton Wong will stand in. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Neill waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Willie Adames will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. This is line to left. O'Neill is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Is this coming to the plate now? Dylan Carlson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Yadier Molina. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Ashby is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings, and as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Hoskins is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Harrison Bader. He's rolled into ground outs a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And the deficit remains. John Brebbia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And here's Christian Yelich now. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Neill waits on it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Josh Donaldson will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Bader is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in, William Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're still out in front, 5-2. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a good performance here in this one as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs. Trevor McGill is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
McGill.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kenna is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, The left fielder.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Digging in, Tommy Edman is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Donaldson in foul ground. And they can't run it down. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's Eric Sogard, fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh-1, here's the pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out to right. Garcia giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They trail 5-2. In now the Brewers DH, Tim Tebow. Last time through was a base hit.
Designated hitter. Here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
The center fielder, Mark Canha.
In now, Mark Canha. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Garcia.
Standing in now, Avisail Garcia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Bader is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The second baseman.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Colton Wong. And their runners at the corners now. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Brad Miller.
Jeremy Jeffress answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Jeremy Jeffress.
First offering on its way. Brad Miller comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Jeffress, a 32-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly puts together a nice career in professional baseball. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Dylan Carlson is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Garcia. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now
Yanni Molina digging in now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
I mean, Yachty, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
In there for strike 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Aaron Ashby earns his 1st win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vass.